So we go stateside for Finley Jeffrey, the scholar.
Put your hands together. Let's welcome on stage Finley Jeffrey, the scholar.
In the quiet corners of our islands, where laughter of children should echo, there are cries we cannot hear and tears we never see. Behind closed doors, in homes that should be safe, too many little souls are suffering in silence. Esther Patterson, Ariel Bola, names we should never have to say, stories we should never have to tell. How many more tears must fall before we listen?
Tonight, I remember Esther Patterson of Carriacou, who 1 year ago was taken from us in the most brutal of ways. I didn't know her, but I have a daughter her exact age. And many nights in silence, I cried for her, as if she were my own. This is a cry for all of the children we couldn't protect. A cry that no child should ever, ever have to suffer such a fate ever again.
Mortals that flew skywards to the heaven, until drops run down in an endless stream. Shark tongue and pain, they form a procession, marching to the beat of a silent scream. Could still feel his breath, could smell his perspiration, could still feel his forceful demand as it tear her up inside. And with every thrust, each painful penetration, her womanhood still undefined, and her little spirit died as she cried, "Come for me," begging the Father, please, come for me, give her some relief, come for me, take her from this hurt to any place but this, any place but this. Nobody could sense these eyes filled with innocence, might be longing to leave this earth to any place but this, any place. I can hear her, whoa, and she cries but in silence, and the poverty demands a compliance. Mothers, I'm begging you, attend us. Recognize the silent cries of innocent loss. You know that she's differently able. People call her crippled and handicapped. So he launches attack under she never. Once, twice, 3 times, and he wouldn't stop. And this is the painful but harsh reality, that in our little country, anyone could be on the list. From the handicap to a 3-year-old baby. Even now our little boys are no longer safe from those thieves as they cry. Inside many homes is not a safe zone. So they would rather be in any place but this. Who know they should speak, don't keep no secret. Then they won't want to flee to any place but this. We won't get them word as they cry out in silence. Let your vigilance be their defense. Because things are bad and they're getting worse. There's too many cries of innocence lost. And that tales so gory brings a newsroom glory. 2 hours of attention, 1 little pause and then it's gone. But I am a voice of passion, demanding compassion. No longer can I sit by and ignore the silent cry. Ay, ay, yeah, oh, oh, oh. Esther Patterson's spirit cries from down under. I could see the tears in those little eyes. How can we forget Ariel Bola? Rape and strangulation were the device. And there are potential Esther and Ariel walking through the fires of hell, molested by men they know. But tell me, how long can this continue to dwell as we turn our heads away? Yeah, they cry, but simply ignore as they cry. If we let them down, they'll end up 6 feet underground. And as a little Esther, they'll fade to any place but this. Mother, stop your shit. Don't be complicit. Otherwise your daughters will wait in any place but this. Any place we could hear them word. We must not let this happen again. Esther Patterson shouldn't die in vain. Sexual molesters must feel of force. Time to hush the cries of the come for me, hey. Little Esther, I'm sorry that society let you down, baby. Ay, ay, ay. Whoa, whoa. Look.
Ladies and gentlemen, within the last year and a half, there have been 556 reported cases of sexual violence in Grenada. If that does not alarm you to stand up and show that enough is enough, then I don't know what will.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's my daughter. Same age as Esther Patterson. And that's why it hurts me so. Tonight, we have to stand up. This is a fight we cannot afford to lose. If you want to stand up to protect our girls, put your hand in the air like this. Put them down. In fact, we need to shine a light on this issue. We don't have candles tonight, but we have our phones. And we can show that we care. Phone lights up. Let me get some phone lights for Esther and Ariel. Let's shine a light on this issue. 500 and something, it's too much. And let's just wave those phone lights like this. Slowly. And help me sing. Just help me sing. Just help me sing. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, yo, 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 yeah, yeah. Sing it again. Little Esther, wherever you are tonight, look at this. Grenadians are standing up. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Time to hush the cries of innocence.
Maybe that I'm still trying to recover from that solid performance from Finley Jeffrey, the scholar, because my goodness, he had a comprehensive performance, he dealt with that topic, which is a scourge that has been dominating our society, child abuse. Despite all the laws that we have changed and upgraded and the mandatory reporting and all that has done, it seems as though it has not impacted positively. So he took a stand here tonight with a solid performance. He got everybody to take out their flashlight. He gave these two examples which we know of, but of course there are many. And then his daughter came on stage later on, climaxed the performance by quoting some specific figures to show how this matter has gotten out of hand. Solid performance, Brenda.
I mean, it's past solid. It was really, really vintage scholar at his excellent best. That really the source of who he is. When he sings from the heart, and he has that ability to evoke emotions. This entire stadium was riveted. People were rocking from side to side. I saw people wiping tears. That is what Scholar did tonight. Acknowledging, refusing, using this huge platform, refusing to be complicit in what is a social scourge. Yes, Grenada is beautiful, but child abuse is a social scourge. You heard the figures, and using that platform tonight, Scholar did that so beautifully. And he's going to score very high on melody, not just because people always think of melody, of what they hear in their air and all of that, but the emotional impact is also a melody.
Right.
It is also a melody, because when you can evoke those sort of emotions and you convey the mood, just as he did with the phones, right? The melody is defining the character of the song.
Well
He was
put.
really, really awesome.
Well said.